Hey, everybody. Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Success Connection. If you can hear me just fine, just say yes in the comments box for me. Let me know that you can hear me just fine. All right, I see lots of people saying yes. I'll probably pop my webcam on here for just a second. Let's pop it on. All right, everybody can probably see me now. What's up? How's everybody doing? Let me kind of move it down here. All right, so welcome to the Success Connection. Hopefully you guys are having a great Thursday night, or had a great Thursday and having a great Thursday night. I look forward to sharing some cool stuff with you here tonight. I think it's going to be awesome. I do have to say, before we even get started, I'm still kind of battling this crazy illness, if you will. So I've seen a couple of specialists this week, rheumatologists, I guess. So just trying to find out what's going on with me and why I can't seem to get rid of this very uncomfortable allergic reaction or rash, or whatever it is. It's under my arms, so it's down my side and under my arm here. So it's extremely uncomfortable. So I apologize now for just, sometimes you'll see me just stop. It's because anytime I'm active, and you know I talk with my hands, so I'm gonna try really hard not to, it hurts. So it hurts more than it would if I was just being still. So yeah, so that's been my week, or my last month, obviously, or honestly. So hopefully all of you are having a better go at it than I am. I want to welcome you to the Success Connection, especially if you're a new student. Welcome. I hope that you'll find tonight's training awesome, fun, and full of good information to help you build your business. And of course, if you've been here forever, thanks for coming back. We keep doing what we do because all of you keep coming back, and so hopefully we'll continue that trend through 2019. A quick note for those of you that are brand new: if you're brand spanking new and this is your first time here, or if you're a brand new student of ours, we have tons and tons of new students coming in every single day through our Partner with Anthony program. So if you are a new student, understand that the Success Connection is not actually a training for Partner with Anthony. It's not a training for any specific product, to be honest with you. This is a training that's completely separate from everything else. This is where we get together and we talk about different marketing techniques, but we typically build businesses together. We build businesses that you get completely free, that you can tack on and you can use. And tonight we're going to talk a little bit about how you can use those businesses, and kind of how you can plug those in to what you're doing right now. Okay, so no matter what course you have, whether your ambassador program, Partner with Anthony, email domination, fan page, any of them, right? How can you bolt on what we're doing here to those things? So we'll talk about that tonight. So it'll be really interesting, a lot of fun, and of course, extremely valuable, at least I hope, right? So just wanted to get that out of the way in case you're a new student. Don't expect us to be logging into, Partner with Anthony or the ambassador program or anything like that. This is a completely free session that I do every Thursday night, where I just try to help you. My goal is to help you build your business. My goal is to help you be more successful. My goal is to help you make more money. I told everybody my goal with our Partner with Anthony program was to create these $5,000 success stories just left and right. And I'm telling you, we're on our way to doing it. It's incredible. And a lot of that comes from the training that's found right here on the Success Connection. So I'm super excited to be able to do this. And even though I may not be jumping up and down and you may not see all the animation out of me that you usually see, that does not mean that I'm not excited. It just means that I'm having to keep myself kind of at bay and calm, because unfortunately they don't really know what's wrong with me. But I have, and you can probably see right here, I have this rash that's on my face right here. It's above my eyes. You can't really see it. It's a little bit on the side of my nose, and it is just like covered down my side and everything. So we're going on a month of this, and it's extremely painful. So I will grimace my way through it, but worse things have happened to me, and I still show up here on Thursday nights. And that's part of being committed to your success. You know, tonight we're supposed to talk about, and I'll kind of give you the rundown. Tonight we're going to review student built Facebook compliant funnels. So we're going to review them, and then we're going to buy, if there are any that are good, for $250. So if you're new, oftentimes what I do to try to help all of you and inspire you to actually do something is I'll teach you something here, and then I tell you to go do it. And I tell you to post it inside of our Facebook group, which we'll talk about in a little while. You can join it, it's free. You post it in our Facebook group, and then I buy your work from you and I give it to everybody else. So I'll buy a funnel from you that you've built for $250, and I'll distribute it to everybody on the Success Connection. I'm paying you for doing a good job, and we're rewarding everybody because everybody gets access to something that's awesome. So that's kind of how that works, and that's what we're doing. Number two is we're going to talk about funnel stacking, okay, and how we can increase our profits. And number three is I'm going to give you a survey for your next business, okay? So I'm going to give you a survey for your next business so that you can take it, and as of next week, we will be starting to build a new business, and it will be based on what you vote, okay? So based on what you vote. But I think it's also important to think right, act right. Now, listen, I will not spend all night long talking about mindset and thinking right and acting right and all that stuff. But what I will tell you is this. There are so many people, hopefully none of you, not my Success Connection students. You guys are perfect. I like little teacher's pets, right? Just like I used to be. No, but really, there are so many people that enter an online business with the wrong mindset. You enter the business thinking you're going to make money fast. Let's write down the wrong stuff, okay? All right, I'm going to get rich fast, okay? I'm going to make money without work, okay, without even trying to do anything, all right? This is another one. My failure is fault. Fill that blank in with anything other than yourself, and you've got the wrong mindset, right? Okay. Someone won't help me, so I must quit. Okay. In other words, here's the thing. The powerful word in online marketing that most people don't talk to you about is you, because you have 100% control over what you do. You have 100% control over your success. Nobody else can control that. Nobody else can give it to you, and nobody else can take it from you. And I think that it's very important because we have so many new students coming on each and every day. I mean, we just have so many new students coming in every single day through our Partner with Anthony program. And that's because a lot of you are promoting it, telling everybody about it. And believe it or not, some of your referrals and some of the people you've referred to us are probably on this webinar with me right now. And so we just have so many new students. And I think it's very important because if you are not, I call it indoctrinated, but if you are not like a part of our ecosystem already, meaning if you are new, the first obstacle that you face should not be the last obstacle that you face. Meaning, we shouldn't say, oh my gosh, your support staff sucks because they didn't respond to my email. No. Oftentimes what we need to do is take accountability for our own actions or inactions, right? I cannot tell you how many people have emailed us and said, I've emailed you 19 times and you haven't sent our login information. When the reality is you were emailing the wrong place. You weren't following instructions, right? Being able to overcome obstacles is part of what it takes to be successful, right? My Facebook ads are getting disapproved. I've heard a lot of people say that in the Facebook group. That's great, because that's a learning experience. Every time one of those Facebook ads gets disapproved, you make a tweak and you make a change and you appeal it, you try it again. And eventually what happens is you learn, okay, what works, and you learn what doesn't work. This is how we learn. My Facebook ads get disapproved all day long, and we're making tweaks and changes and reappealing and all this stuff. So it's important that if you have any of these thoughts right now, okay, that you eliminate all of them from your thought process. We cannot think that our failure is someone else's fault. We cannot think that this is a get rich fast nothing on the internet. I'm not talking about specifically about our programs or what I'm teaching you. Any program on the internet that promises fast riches is insane, right? Anybody that thinks that you don't have to work to make money, that's wrong, right? There's work involved. There's a lot of work involved. I do, for our Partner with Anthony students and for all of my students, I do a lot of that work for you, but I can only go so far. It's like my dad used to tell me, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. The horse has to do the rest of the water, or the rest of the work. And it's very true in everything. I can lead you down the path, but I can't make you keep walking, right? And so I tell you this not to say that we have an issue with that or anything like that, but with as many new students as we're getting every day, of course, we're reaching now the point where we have so many new people coming in every day that we're seeing some of this stuff. Like, I thought I was going to get rich tomorrow. Well, you're not, so you should cancel. I thought I didn't have to work and you guys are just going to send me free money. Not sure that I've ever said that in my entire life. My failure is your fault. I'm failing because you won't let me into session 7, or you won't let me into this. No, we don't pick on people. We don't just not let people into sessions. I can't access Partner with Anthony. You took it from me. No, your credit card declined for your monthly payment. Those types of things, I use those as examples, but I know that there are so many of you on here that want to be successful. I know there are so many of you on here that really do push hard to build your business and to build that knowledge base and to truly try to understand what we're doing, how we're doing it, why we're doing it, and how you can do it, right? And so I want you to eliminate these thoughts from your thought processes. I want you to take note of them, okay? Because if you find yourself feeling in any certain way like this, then oftentimes what you've got to do is hit that reset button and go back and hold yourself accountable and say, wait a minute, did I send my emails to the right place? Or am I logging in with the right account? Or because there's always a reason for these little glitches and these little problems. And oftentimes, to be honest with you, they're not our fault or anyone's fault, right? So again, this is a business lesson. This is not a specific rant or anything about our products and our students. I just want you to have a good mindset when it comes to building your business and understanding that there are obstacles that we will all have to overcome in business, and there's no real way to avoid those. What we do is we get as much education as we possibly can. We join webinars like this. We engage with other people. That's why we have a Facebook group, and we all help each other as a community. And if we all help each other as a community, then you've got a great chance of being massively successful. I looked earlier today, and I saw there was over 200 plus YouTube reviews now on our Partner with Anthony program. Can you imagine that? Like, there's 200 reviews inside of a couple of weeks now. And that's just 200 that have been posted on the spreadsheet through the Partner with Anthony program. So if you're in it, you'll eventually get to that. There's probably another 100, 200 that were posted by our Success Connection students that just never did it inside of the program. So hundreds and hundreds of people doing something they've never done before, right? Stepping out on a limb, making pages, doing things, furthering their education, right? And their knowledge base, and then their ability to implement that knowledge. And that's what I think is so phenomenal about this. So I want you to all think right so you'll act right, okay? Can you all just say, I'll think right in the chat box for me? Just put it down there and let me see. Yep, True to Success Connection form. You're typing so fast, it's freezing up. So perfect. So think right so that we can act right, okay? So we've talked about this. This is something that I really, really feel passionate about. I would be jumping up and down and being all animated and stuff, but like I said, I can't really do that tonight, unfortunately. So with that said, we'll get into some of the training tonight, and we'll go through some of these things that I think are specifically important to you and to you being successful. We'll keep things to an hour tonight, so I won't keep you forever, but I do think this is very, very important, okay? All right, so let's talk about funnel stacking. All right, so I'm gonna go on and knock that out, and we're gonna talk about funnel stacking. All right, so let's just write it down here. So funnel stacking. Okay, for the sake of easy explanation, I am going to talk about the Partner with Anthony funnel here because I know that 95% of you have the Partner with Anthony program. If you don't, it's $7. I'll give you a link to get it at the end of tonight so you can get in and do what everybody else is doing as well. Or you cannot, that's fine too. But let me tell you kind of how things work. All right, so, and I also have a surprise for you guys as well, okay, that I think you're going to love. So there's a little surprise at the end of this that you're going to love, and I'm going to show you how we make things work. Okay, so you've got traffic that you bring into a funnel. Now the initial funnel might just be like this. Okay, so it might be an opt-in. Okay, so an opt-in page. All right, this is where we're going to collect an email address. All right, and on that email address, eventually, whatever happens in this funnel, okay, eventually they go to a sales page, all right, and then eventually from there, they become a buyer, okay, they become a buyer, all right. When this also happens, they get put on your email list, all right, so they get put on your email list. All right, so check this out. This is the initial funnel right here, okay, this is funnel 1. All right. Now, here's where this becomes interesting, and here's where this becomes very beneficial, and here's where this becomes very profitable for all of you. The key to all success, okay, so key to success is finding the best funnel number 1. Okay, I want you to all write that down. I don't want you to forget that. Okay, listen, you can be massively successful online if you can just find a very good funnel 1. Okay, and here's why. Because look, at the end of the day, you are spending money on traffic. So traffic costs money. Okay, a buyer produces money. All right, so we've got an expense and we've got revenue. All right, so what happens here, all right, and what's super important is that when we spend money out here on this traffic, we want to try our best to make as much of it back over here in funnel 1 as we possibly can. Okay, we want funnel 1 to be what we call self-liquidating. Write that down, okay? So write that down. Super important is we would love for funnel number 1 to be we call it SL, self-liquidating. What that means is if I spend $100 out here on my traffic, I would love to make $100 back right here. If I do, I have self-liquidated, meaning I have made back every penny that I've spent, okay? Now, we've gone through a lot of different funnels. The Partner with Anthony funnel, PWA, okay, has so far been the best funnel number 1 that I personally have ever run, ever. And I believe that it's probably the best one that you've ever run, that you guys have ever promoted, ever made money with, ever worked with, okay? So you're not always going to get this, okay? This is not often. Oftentimes, we are going to make back less than we spend. Now, you look at that and you say, my gosh, Anthony, that sucks. Why would we promote something and make less than what we're spending, right? It's not logical. Well, that's the whole part of funnel stacking that you need to really understand, because this should just be funnel number one for you, okay? This should be your initial funnel, the funnel that converts the best. With Partner with Anthony, the great thing is there's another little piece of this, okay, that comes out over here, and it's called our members area, okay? And of course, if you have the Partner with Anthony program, you know this. There's money being made over here that you usually would never make, right? Like this is a bonus type of thing. Like this whole thing over here, this, okay, this is not normal. Okay, this is kind of like exclusive. All right, this is kind of like exclusive to Partner with Anthony type of thing, meaning the money that you can make in the members area, that's just bonus money. That's just free money, right? That's just like, we're just thankful to make that money. What we usually do to make a lot of money is we start monetizing our email list, okay? So you have this email list. What we usually will do is we will go out and we will send an email, okay? We'll send an email promo. Now, normally I stop right there with you guys and I say, okay, just send out a bunch of email promos. But here's the cool part. You see this list down here? This list, what it's actually designed to do is it's designed to produce free traffic. Because think about it. If you own the list, okay, it's yours, and you email it somewhere, it becomes free traffic. It's traffic that you are generating that is free. It's costing you nothing, okay? You already have the list. So here's what you do. What you do is you send an email promo, but you send it to funnel number 2. Now you stop and you think about it, you say, Anthony, wait a minute, hold on, time out. Wait, hold up. Why would we do that? Why would we go send an email to funnel number 2? We already have their email address. You're right. But remember that I've told you that each step in this process, okay, creates what we call micro commitments. And sometimes when we remove our opt-in page altogether, we actually lower our conversion rate. Crazy methodologies behind this and a lot of psychology into it. So here's what we do. We have funnel number 2. And guess what? We send that email promo, and guess what happens? It becomes the traffic, okay? This becomes the traffic for another opt-in page, okay? It becomes the traffic for another opt-in page that, guess what? Goes to another sales page, okay? That is going to produce another buyer, all right? That's going to produce another buyer. And guess what's going to happen? It's also going to produce people on a list that you've generated here from this product. Now, obviously, the people on this list right here and the people on this list are going to end up being, some are the same, okay? So some of same people, right? Because this list is actually what we're using to activate. And we've talked about this before. What we're doing here is we're activating funnel number 2. And what you'll see is this is funnel number 2. Okay? So that's funnel number 2. Now here's the interesting thing. You're going to, if you own funnel number 2, you own it. It's your product. Something we build for you, give to you, and you sell. Then guess what happens? Now your email list will get broken down into buyers, because they will be buying your product, and then non-buyers. okay? Because those non-buyers obviously are people that have not bought this yet. So check out what you do. Now you send them an email promo, okay? And this email promo, watch where it goes. This email promo simply goes up here to the sales page because they've already opted in. We've gotten them to take action. And now we send some email promos back to the sales page. What is our goal here? Our goal is real simple. We want to create money here. We're creating money here. But notice there's no spending money to activate this. There's nowhere where we've spent money, okay? Now, after a few of these emails, what will happen is, and you might write down like ×3, okay? To where we send 3 emails to these people to go back to the sales page. Let's say they don't buy after 3 emails, okay? If they don't buy, then our next email will go to funnel 3, okay? So our next email is going to come down here and go to funnel 3, all right? And what's that going to do? That's going to produce traffic, all right? And traffic is now going to another opt-in page, okay, where we collect an email address. We send people to a sales page, okay? Those people will buy, and guess what? The process starts all over again because look, now what we've got is we've got a list, okay? So we've got this list and we've got it broken down into people that did not buy this product and people that did buy, okay? And then of course we do the same thing. All of our non-buyers, we'll send some emails up here, probably about 3 of them. And then if they don't buy, okay, we'll send an email promo, and it might be to, you know, funnel, funnel 4, right? And so on and so forth, okay? Now you might say, okay, Anthony, it's great. What do we do with the buyers? Well, the buyers, since they bought, what we do is we just literally send them right down to promo number 3. And down here, we just send them right down to promo number 4. They've already bought, so there's no reason to re-promote the same product to them. We wait for a few days, and then we start activating these. Here's the interesting part, okay? If you start looking at this, this is funnel 3, okay? And of course, this is activating. All right, and then, you know, same thing happens down here. What you're finding is, if you look, all of these gold money signs is where we make money, right? So we're going to start making money over here. We make money there. We're making money in all these places, okay? We've got some money-making activity happening here, all right? But we're only spending money, if you remember, and if you go way back up here, this was the last time we spent money. Think about that. What happens is, and what's so great about this, is that if you implement this properly, okay, and that's the key, is proper implementation. Remember that nothing in life just happens to happen. We have to implement it properly. What that does is it allows you to build out a lot of products that you can sell, okay? A lot of digital products that you can sell, but you only focus on your paid advertising on one product, which you can see is what we're doing here. So like if I were to draw this out in a, you know, less, I guess, detailed manner, what I would say is I would say paid ads, okay? So we have paid ads, and those paid ads go to basically funnel number 1. And what does it produce? It produces leads, that's subscribers, and it produces buyers, okay? And then the leads are what go to funnel number 2, all right? So funnel number 2 goes here. That's gonna produce leads, and it's gonna produce buyers, all right? And then those leads, oops, hold on. This thing always does this because I'm left-handed. Those leads will now activate funnel number 3, okay, which does the same exact thing. And then your buyers, okay, what you usually do to your buyers is you just wait 7 days. okay? And so your buyers wait 7 days. And it all depends, right? You don't want to continue to email buyers to buy more stuff, right? So you may wait 30 days. You can choose your own depending on what you're selling, right? But here's the thing. Up here is the only time we've spent money, okay? We've only spent money up here, but we're making money, all right? Here, when we create buyers here, we're making money when we create buyers here. And then of course, you know, if I were to go on and draw this out, obviously this creates leads and it creates buyers, okay? And then these buyers are creating money. So here's what this lets you do. It lets you create focus. And that is a key word. We talked about that a little bit last week, I think. Focusing on one thing. Listen, if you create a bunch of funnels, okay, you've got a bunch of different products you want to sell, or we create them together, right? The worst thing that we could ever do is go out and try to promote all of those things on Facebook and with solo ads and all that stuff. What you need to do is identify your winning funnel number one. When you identify the winning funnel number one, okay, all of these secondary things, so funnel 2, funnel 3, funnel 4, all of that, okay, it's free money at that point. It's money you weren't going to make if you didn't promote it, okay, and it's money that's not costing you anything to make. You see what I'm saying? You're not spending any money to make that money. So what it lets us do is it lets us be hyper focused on this. We need for this to have a great conversion rate, okay? So we need for funnel 1 to be awesome, be our best funnel. And if funnel 2 and funnel 3 and funnel 4 and funnel 5 and all those funnels are not that great, they don't convert like wow, that's okay. Because again, it's all free money. Now, if you have a crappy funnel 1, meaning you have a funnel that's not really working and you're buying ads and people are coming to it and they're not opting in and they're not buying and they're not doing this and they're not doing that, well, guess what? Now all of a sudden, you can't make your money back. You can't profit because you have a broken business at the very top. What's great about funnel stacking is the further down we stack, the less time we have to spend optimizing it, right? Because again, as we move down the chain here, and remember, each of these funnels, okay, so a funnel equals a new product being sold, okay? So remember that. So what that means is funnel number 2 would be a product. Funnel number 3 would be a product. Funnel number 4 would be a product. And these are products that you're selling, okay? Very easy to go through this process if you have a winning funnel number 1. I tell you this because we talked about this for those of you that are not new. You'll remember we talked about this a little bit last year. And when I was basically building products for you and giving them to you. And I think the biggest problem is that giving you all your own products and then saying, hey, go use those as funnel number 1 became a challenge because you weren't able to optimize funnel number 1 to the ability that it needs to be optimized in order to work with paid ads, whether it's, you know, Facebook or it's YouTube or it's solo ads or whatever the case may be. You just weren't able to put those pieces together. Now, a lot of people have this the Partner with Anthony program. Okay, it's Partner with Anthony. You're using that as funnel number 1. You're building all of your leads off of that and all of your initial buyers off of that one main funnel. Now, what you want to do is start funnel stacking. You want to start looking at it and saying, okay, all these people are coming in. Some of them are buying the Partner with Anthony program. Some of them are not. Some of them are buying the program and they're running through the program and you're making money through all the different places inside the members area, which is great. But some people are stopping at this point in their business. There's like a stop here. Okay. And when you do that, you're leaving all of this free. It's just literally, it's free money, okay? This is all free money that you're leaving on the table because you're not properly stacking your funnel. You're not monetizing all of the money that you could make as you start to build these funnels out, okay? So I tell you that because no matter if you are in our Partner with Anthony program or not, you need to have your own products to do your own thing. Last year, okay, I gave you, and maybe some part of this year, I gave you the 8-figure funnel formula. Okay, this was an ebook that you could charge whatever you wanted for it. Okay, it was yours to sell and you could charge whatever you wanted for it. I gave you it's really IBCA, it's Inboxer Academy, which was what we call a micro continuity. Okay, that's a small price per month. In other words, it was a membership program, right? So I gave you that to sell 100% for free. That's what we usually do in the Success Connection. I build businesses, I give them to you for free. And then we gave you the 7-figure email formula, okay? And this was man, this thing's on a roll today. This is a mid-ticket, okay? Meaning this is a product that costs a little bit of money, okay? These were all free for you, and you get to sell them and make money on them. In fact, for those of you that are new, I don't think I've shown you this yet. All right, so for those of you that are new, we have a student resources page, which later tonight I'll give you access to. And if you go into this student resources page, you will see these funnels. Here's the 8-figure funnel formula, okay? You can download the whole funnel. Here's the book. You can download the book completely free, and you can go sell it as if it's yours. You get to keep all the money, right? Here's the bump sale for it. You'll want to go through all of these, okay, and download them all and put them all together and have them all ready because you can sell this book. Here's Inboxer Academy, okay? Again, everything that you need to be able to sell it. Funnels, sales pages, the product, everything is done for you. 100% of it is done for you. All you got to do is just download it and use it. Start sending emails to it and promoting it to your list as, say, your funnel number 2 or your funnel number 3. Here's your 7-figure email strategies funnel, okay? Here it is. This is all of the different assets that you would need in order to get this product. Pretty cool stuff, right? These are 3 done-for-you products that you can promote right now to your list, okay? 100% for free. The question is, what's next? Okay? So the question is, what's next? So what we're going to do is at the end of tonight, okay, at the end of tonight's training, I am going to give you a survey to ask you which product do you want me to build for you, okay, and which product you want us to build together here on the Success Connection starting next week that you can start to sell, that'll be your own product, that you can plug in to this funnel stacking. And look, you can plug in the 8-figure funnel formula, you can plug in this, and you can plug in this. All 3 of these are ready for you right now. All you got to do is just download them, install them, connect them, and run them, right? And by the way, we make no money on this. Like, we profit 0 on this. I built this and I give it to you. So if you're a new student and you haven't downloaded these, I'll give you the link to do that tonight. There's really no reason not to. It's free stuff, and you get to sell it and make, again, free money. It's free money, and I don't want that to sound gimmicky, and I don't want that to sound, cheesy and stuff. Free money, free money. It's free money only because it's down your funnel stack, right? It's free money because it's funnel 2, or it's funnel 3, or it's funnel 4, or it's funnel 5, and so on and so forth. So keep that very clear. But it is free money. You are missing out on money if you are not doing this, okay? You're missing out on money. This is exactly and precisely what we do in our business. I told you a long time ago, all I want to do is teach you to do what I do. And I love that the Partner with Anthony program puts you in a position to legitimately do what I do. And I can teach you, you know, all these other marketing things and all this stuff, but now you have a real product to promote. Now you have a real way to build your list. Now you have a real funnel one that actually works. Now you have a way to monetize and to actually make money with this, which is awesome because it allows you then to start doing this stuff. Funnel number 2, funnel number 3, funnel number 4, and it's all delivered through your autoresponder, okay? Through your messages, through your emails that you can send out to people to activate these funnels by sending people to them. And as people go through them, they will buy. It will happen. They will buy the ebook. You can charge $5 for it. You can charge $10 for it. But here's the thing. Every dollar you get is dollars you would not have gotten if you didn't stack these funnels. So tonight, what I'm going to do is give you a survey, okay? I'm going to give you a survey to ask you, what do you want me to build? And what do you want us to build together here on the Success Connection? What type of product do you want to be selling? How do you want to sell it? And more importantly, where in this funnel stack do you want to sell it? So I'm going to give you that survey at the end of tonight, and your vote will count, because starting next week, we will be building that new business together. And it's free, by the way. So for those of you that are new and you think, oh gosh, he's going to build a business and then sell it to us. Nope. We have every one of these businesses that you see on the screen, we built, and I gave it away for free. And not only did I give it away for free, look at this, I spent money, because I went in here and I bought, like for instance, right here, I bought Ross's sales page from him and gave it to you. You click this button, it's downloaded, it put right in your account. For Inboxer Academy, look at all these pages that I bought right through here, student pages. Look at this. All of these things, I bought these things to give to you. These are pages created by students. Same thing happens down here, student funnel. There's some other things down in here. I bought this stuff to give to you. And so not only did I build it for you for free, I taught people how to build, and then I bought what they built and gave it to everybody. So we're going to do the same thing starting next week. And I wanted you to understand why in the process, why we were doing it. Like, what is the purpose of it, right? And the purpose is for funnel stacking, because you're going to be able to amplify your profits, make way more money than you thought you were going to be able to make if you implement this, okay? This happens every day. Every day I get sales from funnels 7, 8, 9, and 10 that we don't even buy traffic for. And it's all a result of this initial purchase traffic, okay? This initial traffic coming to our page. So very, very important. And of course, as you guys know, and if you're new, you might not, you'll get a copy of these notes tomorrow when I send out the replay. All right, so I'm going to give you the survey. I talked to you about the survey already, so I'm going to give you the survey. We've talked about funnel stacking. How many of you feel good knowing we're going to learn the funnel stacking, but we're also going to build another funnel together that's a completely free business that you're going to get completely free? Just say yes. All right, sorry, I can't raise my hand too high. You all are used to me going like all the time raising my hand. I always tell myself when I get on here, well, I have for the last few weeks because I don't feel well. I tell myself that I'm going to cut my webcam off. And I can't figure out if I just like looking at myself right here, which I'm pretty sure that's not it, or if it just makes me feel weird to know that everybody can't see me, because everybody usually can see me. But if I had my webcam off, I would probably be less engaged, because I'm actually hurting right now and burning. So it's a little easier. I can watch myself and make sure I'm always smiling. Otherwise, you might just see like grimaces every 4 seconds. But you can see this thing on my face, but this is nowhere near, like this is nothing compared to my side, my arms and under my arms is just like not even in comparison. It looks like somebody threw hot grease on me or something. So I have no clue what in the world what has happened to me. So let's take a quick look and review our student built Facebook compliant pages, okay? That's the last thing I want to do tonight before I give you the survey and we wrap things up and we get ready for what I think is going to be awesome next week, which is being able to start this new business. So let's look at some of these student built surveys and let's review these together. All right, so check this one out. This came from, I talked to you guys last week about a student's perspective. okay? So I talked to you about a student's perspective, and I think that that's important, okay? Now, you can see right here, our student has put her picture on the page, which I think is pretty cool, and actually looks really good. And it's got her, and it's got me, and then it's got you, right? Like implying you, the visitor, okay? It says, I'm working with a mentor, and you should too, because connecting the pieces alone is hard. And then she's got a picture of me, all right? And it says, sign up now for the most comprehensive online training available. I like this page. From a Facebook compliance standpoint, they may not love as featured on CNN, Fox, CNBC, stuff like that. You have to submit this and test and see. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. It's an unfortunate thing, but it is part of what happens. Other than that, this page looks like it could be Facebook compliant. The only thing I would say to you about this page is that there's no mention of a free gift here. There's no lead magnet really. It just says, I'm working with the mentor, connecting all the pieces, you know, most comprehensive online training available. Look, this is how you have to write. You can't say, Anthony's helping me build an online business to make money. Facebook will just decline it. So you have to speak kind of in this, I'm not really telling you, but you can probably figure out what we're going to learn type of stuff. So that's a good job. You might consider giving away that 8-figure funnel formula book, okay? The book that I've given you guys in our free assets. You may consider removing where it says as featured on CNBC and all that, and putting free gift, you know, on the next page, and then put a picture of that 8-figure funnel formula book. Now that will increase your opt-in rate. It will also take away this CNBC, CNN stuff that they probably don't love, and it will replace it with something that might help increase conversion rates. So that's what I want you to do. And by the way, I'm sorry, I know your name is not on here. It's Your Wealth Generation. And I clicked on this and I was trying to save them, and I can't find your name. So my apologies for not giving credit where credit is due on this. But I'm sure everybody's going to find you in the Facebook group. All right, so let's check this out. This is another one, okay? And this says, you know, me and my mother. Again, this is from a student's perspective. All right, this is Lisa Collins. So Lisa puts her name in here. Why I chose Anthony Morrison, right? Working online just got a little easier. So here's the thing: working online, Facebook will probably hate that. You will have to test this. And I also want everybody to be aware of something. Facebook does not have a rule that says, say this and you're okay. They have rules that say this and you're not okay. But there is no rule that says this is allowed, okay? So if you're getting a lot of Facebook disapprovals on your ads, 2 things I suggest. Number 1, always appeal, okay? Always click the appeal button, which lets you appeal the disapproval. Why would you do that? Because oftentimes it is their AI that's banning your page or your ad, meaning it's not even a real person. It's a bot that looks at the page, for whatever reason, triggers it to suspend your ads. We appeal ads every day, all day. It also lets Facebook know that you're trying to do the right thing. You're appealing it because you think you're doing the right thing. If you just keep submitting ads that get disapproved, and you never appeal them, then what Facebook thinks is you're just trying to push a bunch of ads through until you can get something done, right? Then what happens is you've got a lot of disapprovals, very few approvals, and they'll ban your whole account, right? So it's super important. Sorry, I have to kind of lean over. My arm is hurting. It's super important to appeal any decisions that they make to disapprove your ads. As for this page, Lisa, I would probably change the working online just got a little easier part, but you may submit it and see if it works. The one thing I don't love about the page is I got to scroll down to see the opt-in, okay? Which, again, not a bad thing, but I'm on a really big computer screen. So that means this is way down here. You may consider, Lisa, taking this, like why I chose Anthony Morrison thing, and maybe leaving it here and putting your opt-in right here, okay? Putting an opt-in over here, but then leaving this one down here as well. There's nothing that says we can't have two opt-ins on the same page. So leave it on there, but have something up here above the fold so that while I'm reading this little letter and I'm seeing you and your mom, boom, I can opt in, okay? That's my kind of critique of this. Otherwise, it's not bad. The font might be, look, this might be a little too small, you know, for a lot of people to read. I mean, remember, not everybody's on a big 27-inch monitor. So always think about things that would cause people not be able to see what it is that you're trying to get them to read. That's the critique I would give you on this page. All this will get you banned instantly, because we have our URLs are sent in, so they know if you're linking to our pages, you're probably going to get banned. Okay, so you do not want to do that. You do not want, because this is not a Morrison Publishing page. This is your page. So you don't necessarily have to have a copyright on here if you don't want to, but you need to have your privacy policy terms, that kind of stuff on here. It's also not copyright partner with Anthony, because this is not a partner with Anthony page. You own this page. So again, don't put partner with Anthony or Morrison Publishing on your page if it's your page, okay? Because it's not my page. All right, that's the first thing. The second thing is, I love the design. I love the appeal. Remember, I told you guys, from a student's perspective, meaning from your perspective, because there are so many people, and in fact, most of the people who visit this page are in your, like the circle here with her, not with me. Like, they're trying to learn to build a business. I love how you connected the fact that you have dogs and I have Chloe, who has, for some odd reason, been a very good girl tonight and has not been barking. But that's my little Chloe bear, for those of you that have not seen her or heard her barking yet. And I also have another one, Sophie, who's even smaller. I'm sure she'll pop up very soon. But I love the idea behind this page. I love the placement of the opt-in and the arrow. I love everything about this page. I think I may know why your business is stuck. I like that. I like this page. If you take that content off, and then here's the only thing that I would suggest, okay? Try to fit a little image of the book right here, okay? It doesn't have to be a big image. You can create a little, like a 2-column set right here, where it's 2 columns right in this one spot. Put all of this left justified, and put the book over here, because see, this says submit for free book, but I don't visually see the book. So I might not even pay attention to that. I'm looking at dogs, to be honest with you. But if you guys look at this and you see how simple this page is, but again, how the attachment to look at what she did and look at who helped her type thing. I want to be like her. Not I want to be like Anthony. I want to be like her. I want to be like Beverly, because look what she's done and look what she's doing. And I can do that too. That is a really, really, really appealing situation for people. So Beverly, make those changes, and I'll probably buy this page, because I love, and then everybody can use it. Swap out their image with Beverly's image. Boom, you've got your own page. You've got your own thing, right? Which is great. And of course, Chloe will get some props getting promoted all over the place, right? I'll have people showing up to my house trying to steal Chloe from me. They would bring her back, trust me. They would bring her right back. So point is, this is a great page for Facebook, at least in my opinion. Now, I'll disclaim the heck out of it that they may just ban it instantly, right? But to me, this looks like a very good page for Facebook. It looks very vanilla. There's nothing quick, make $1 million or anything like that on here. And when you add that free book in, again, put it like right in this section here, I think it's going to be really awesome, right? I really do. And I would suggest the 8-figure funnel formula book, which again, for those of you that don't know, you can get it right here. I'll give you this page tonight, and you can just download this book right here. I mean, this is a full book. All you gotta do is download it, and now you can give it to people for free, okay? So super important. All right, so let's take a look at this. So this is another page. This page, let's see, looks like maybe Ed Murphy. Again, you know, not probably, like, I don't think that this is a bad page by any means. I'm not 100% sure, you know, that there's enough wow factor here to make me, this is not really from a student's perspective, right? This might be a Facebook approved page. I think Facebook probably would approve this. I really can't see why they wouldn't approve this page. So this could very well get approved by Facebook, but I don't know that it will convert at a really high rate. Ed, what I would do if I were you is I would remove this PWA logo here that I'm floating around the page, and I would put the free book right here. All right, so I put this free book right here, and then I would, you know, put something over here that says free book on the next page, right? And then maybe it's click for your free book, right? Click for your free book, so they can input their information and get the free book. Remember, we don't want to forget about lead magnets. We don't want to forget about the things that we need to give people to get their email address. It's great to say, you know, let's partner with Anthony, but we need to give people something in order for them to actually take action. That's just the unfortunate reality of online marketing. So let's try that, okay? Then for this page from Ryan. So Ryan, this page is, I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with this, but I would love to see a picture of you on here, right? I should be a minimalist, and you guys should be like the star of the show when it comes to from your perspective. Because when I see this, I see me, I see partner with Anthony, I see me pointing to partner with Anthony, and I see an opt-in page. Enter your best email to work with Anthony. I'm not feeling that Ryan works with Anthony, and so therefore I can work with Anthony. You see what I'm saying? So I would have a little, like, maybe like between this section here, okay, and the headline, maybe a thin little section up here that says my story, and it's a picture of you, and it says, I tried to learn internet marketing, and, you know, people were teaching me the wrong way. It wasn't working for me. I finally came across Anthony. I'm in his partner with Anthony program. It's phenomenal. I love it. That's why I want to tell you more about it. Put your email address in. I'll give you one of Anthony's free books that he authorized me to give you on the next page. Something like that. And by the way, that's just, I'm not telling you what to say because I'm putting words in your mouth. But you see my point. You can have this section here that you guys see, but just add your own little section about you right in between here, and it changes the whole perspective, right? And it may actually change Facebook's perspective, because if Facebook sees 1 billion ads of me with this logo, they're going to disapprove all of them, because they're not going to understand why does Anthony keep showing up? Why does Anthony, partner with Anthony? They'll think it's spam, right? So it's important to put your spin on it. Make it your own. Make it about you. And I'm kind of like secondary, right? The star of the show is you, because you've been successful. You found something that actually works, and you're sharing it with other people, right? So remember that when you build these pages. All right, so here's David. All right, so David built this page. So David, a couple of quick things. Facebook's probably never going to approve anything that blinks like this. I know that you like to do lots and lots of graphical, fun types of things. Let me see if I can't refresh this. Let's see. All right, so this is what the page actually looks like. Now, let me give you a couple of things that I like and a couple of things that I don't like. First of all, the blinking, Facebook probably will not approve this, okay? The word exposes. Remember that everything I have taught you about copywriting, you have to rethink about Facebook. Facebook does not like the word exposes. So free video shows Anthony students strategies to build their funnels. That's fine. If we're exposing something, Facebook probably won't like it. So tone down the marketing language, get rid of the blinking. And I'll also tell you this. I like the frequently asked questions piece here. I do like this. Remember to take all of this stuff off, okay? And you should write your own or put your important note. But look, if everybody puts this whole thing at the bottom of their page, Facebook's gonna, like, if one student gets their account banned for doing dumb stuff, they're gonna think all of you are the same people. So you can't just use the exact same, language down here. But obviously, we want to take the links to Morrison Publishing, all of this off of here, the Morrison Publishing copyright off of here, because again, they're just going to think they're all the same page. So do not promote pages on Facebook that actually have Morrison Publishing and links to my sites on them. They're going to probably ban them. Okay. I love the frequently asked questions part. Okay. I don't love, okay, the access my mentor's message to you. I don't hate it, okay? But remember that an opt-in page, okay, so remember we're trying to do an opt-in. We want to opt people in. If too much stuff, right? I can opt in with Facebook. I can opt in with my email. I can look at frequently asked questions. I can look at a mentor's message, right? I can look at all these things. But if I got that much going on, I might not convert to a free email or to an email address, okay? Here's my suggestion, David. Try it. Run this page, but do it two different ways. Run it with only the frequently asked questions, which I can't see me back up. Okay, run it, delete these messages, and only have this box right here, just the frequently asked questions right underneath here. And then run it again with these options where people can click around, see which one gets you the best conversion rate. My gut tells me it's going to be the one that just has the frequently asked questions, because these are selling questions, right? Can I do this anywhere in the world? Yes. Do you offer refunds? No, because it's free. These are great questions, by the way. Every single person on this webinar should go and click this link that David has put in the Facebook group and read these frequently asked questions, because these are great questions. Are you really giving it away for free? Can I do that? All this stuff. This is phenomenal. These are selling questions, right? They overcome, even though we're not selling anything, which means it's going to help even more, right? So these are the changes I would make to this page, David. And then I think that this page might be something I'll look at also purchasing. So as I told you guys, when it comes to Facebook, I'm going to be pretty picky about what I buy and what I don't buy, only because if I buy a page that's not going to get approved, I'm not doing any of you any good. Would you agree with me? Just say yes. Okay, that's right. I'm not going to do you any good, and it's no justice to you if I don't do the right thing and teach you the right way. That's why I'm teaching you. I took this opportunity to go through these with you. I want all of you to listen to everything I just said, and I want you to start all over again, edit your pages, or if you've got other pages, take the advice I just gave and go build more, okay? And post them in our Facebook group for next week, because next week I will be buying some. I can tell you right now, there's going to be some people that put some pages out there that I'm going to like, because all of the ones that we just saw, if you make those changes that I requested, I really do believe that there's going to be an opportunity for you to be able to have that page purchased from me for $250. And for those of you that are new, that gives you another chance to jump in on the game here and on the contest to win $250 if you create a page. And what I do is I buy it and give it to everybody. So seems like a really awesome thing. So we've done everything that we promised to do this week. Let's talk quickly about next week, and then I'll let you guys go. I know I went over an hour. Okay, I'm sorry. I try my best to hurry, but I just never can. So next week, all right, next week, number one, we're going to review and buy Facebook compliant pages. All right, you need to post in the group if you want to qualify to possibly win this, okay? And number two, we're going to show the new business survey results. And number 3, we're going to start building the new business, the new free business, because there's no cost to it. All right. We're going to start all of this next week. So next week is where we kind of shift the gears and we start to really dial in the next free business. We're going to have some Facebook compliant pages. It's going to be phenomenal. So now let me tell you how you can get over here to this page, okay, where you will be able to get all of these assets, okay, and then also how you can go through and get access to the form. But remember, I told you I had a special little kind of thing for some of you guys that are in the Partner with Anthony program. We're going to be releasing sessions 21 through 30 next week. And one of the things I did for you was I built this little pro forma. I don't know if you can see it. I think you might can. See if I can. Yeah, you can't really. How do I zoom this? 1 second. Zoom. There we go. It's a little bigger. All right. So what does this business pro forma do? It tells you how much money you're going to make, where you're going to make it, and how much you can. It gives you all of your numbers. For instance, if you buy 1,000 clicks and you buy them at 50 cents, here's your total expense. If your conversion rate is 30%, then here's how many opt-ins you got. If you got any opt-ins, if we put our conversion rate on our sales page at 5%, this is our buyers. All the way down, like watch this. Look down here. In this like mock-up, the net profit on the front end is minus $182. But if we get our opt-in rate to 40%, we cut our loss down to only $77. And that's, of course, on the very front end. As you look, when we go down through here, we start looking at monthly revenue on all the different programs, are the main 3 tools inside of Partner with Anthony. So you can see how much monthly revenue you make from it. This is what I use when I buy traffic for the Partner with Anthony program right here. And so what I'm going to be doing is giving this to you in those next sessions with Partner with Anthony. So get ready for the next 10 sessions. They're going to be phenomenal. And you're going to love it, okay? So, and you'll be able to download that file and edit those numbers yourself so you can see, I need a 32% conversion rate, or I need this, or I need that. It's going to be really cool, and it'll show you your money. And that's the most important thing, is show me the money, right? All right, so listen, everybody, this is our student resource page. Super, super important. I'm going to give you the password and the link to this page in a second. First of all, I have put the form for our voting right here. If you click this link right here, it will take you to a form that says, what should our next business be? Should it be a micro continuity that you can promote to your list, which would be like a monthly fee program, a small one? Should we build that together? A mid-ticket product, so something that costs maybe $200 or $300. Should it be another ebook, but on a different subject that you can now sell? Or should I just create another product and put it inside a Partner with Anthony and let you sell it? I don't think this is the option. I think it's one of the 3 options here that you need to vote on. And this is what we will start building together next week. And then you will be able to activate this funnel with your email traffic from your main funnel. So you're going to want to vote here, and you're going to want to do it tonight, okay? Because I got to start planning. So I'm going to, even though the voting will be available, I'm going to look at the results probably tomorrow and choose the winner, because probably that's going to be which one stays throughout the rest of the week anyway. Because I got to start planning my training for next week. So do this tonight. So tonight I'm going to give you a link to this page. If you are not a Partner with Anthony member, you can join right here for $7, okay? You will want to vote on our next business. It's right here. Do it. If you don't have ClickFunnels, that means you're probably brand new tonight. You need ClickFunnels to download any of these free funnels in here, okay? So ClickFunnels has a 2-week free trial. You can click this button, get it for free for 2 weeks, download these funnels, and start building your business, okay? So you can get ClickFunnels right here and then download the funnels. Tonight, I highly suggest you go through here and you download all of these funnels that you do not have. These are all businesses that you can activate. These are all businesses that you are able to activate and run for yourself, okay? And you can tie them in to your Partner with Anthony business or to any other business that you have, all right? Super, super important. Please do this tonight. Remember, these links do not work after midnight tonight. So after midnight tonight, this page will be locked down. You can't get into it, okay? We do that to protect the community. I don't want people stealing this and giving this page out and giving these assets out to people who are not partner or who are not part of our Success Connection community, okay? So super important, do this tonight and do it now. Let me give you the link to get to this page where you can download all these funnels, all the student funnels, everything. You can get it all. You can get it all by going to this page right here. So write this down. It's go.thesc.com/funnel. go.thesc.com/funnel. All right, I'm going to say it one more time. go.thesc.com/funnel. You can see it right here on the screen. The password to get into that page tonight, it's real simple. Money. Because we're all here to make money. And we don't want to forget that. We don't want to lose track of that. We don't want this to become fun. We don't want this to become entertainment. We don't want this to just become our habit. We want to be here to make money. How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes. All right, I see lots of yeses in. Very good. If you're here to make money, then you want to make money, okay? And that's the reason why the password is money. I don't want you to forget the reason why you're here. And listen, if you have not joined our Facebook group, do it now. It's right here, go.thesc.com/group. It is completely free. It costs you nothing. There are thousands of people in there. First of all, making money, telling everybody how they're making money. Ryan Hutchison, I've seen all week long posting, what do you think about this email copy? What do you think about this? Check this out. Here's a video. Let me show you how this is done. I mean, awesome stuff, right? All of it free inside of this community. The one thing I will not tolerate is people putting affiliate links in this community. I've had to delete a few this week. Since I've not felt well, I've been laying in the bed a lot, and that has presented me with time to read through all these posts. Do not post affiliate links. If you send somebody somewhere, send them for the right reasons, not because you can make a few dollars. Okay, we're a community, we help each other, we don't profit from each other. That's not how it works. All right, so you can go to the group. I suggest that you do that now. We'll be approving people for the next 10 to 15 minutes. It takes 2 seconds to click join and tell us, answer a couple questions or you won't get approved. And then go over here and make sure that you go to go.thesc.com/funnel, type in the password money, okay? And when you do, it's gonna take you right here to this page. And when you get to this page, you will be able to join the Partner with Anthony program. You will be able to vote on what you want our next business to be. And you will be able to get ClickFunnels and all the funnels that we have. So please do that tonight so that you can be prepared for next week, have all the funnels downloaded, maybe even enter the funnel contest we just talked about. If you've got time to build some funnels before next week, post them in the Facebook group. We could buy your funnel. I showed you some of the ones tonight, how close they are to being what I think will be Facebook compliant and what we would want you to run. And once those get edited and changed, we're gonna buy those next week, give them away to all of you completely free. This is just my way of rewarding you for learning, inspiring you, and kind of ethically bribing you to do this stuff and not just sit here and listen to me, but actually do it. And then to be successful with this and to help each other. I think it's been a great opportunity for all of us. I'm so thankful to have you here. For those of you that have been commenting constantly in the chat box here, as I've seen about my health, I'm going to be well. I will get well. I promise you. There you go. I told you to hear Chloe tonight. Things will get better. Sometimes it just takes time. This was a rough time of year for me last year. My dad was sick in the hospital for 90 days and passed away in May. And it appears that this year has been a rough patch for me. But I'm always thankful for the opportunity to be here, thankful for 1,000 people getting on here every Thursday night and listening to me and giving me some, like I said, sense of purpose, something I have to do each week. It's real easy to just quit, and especially when you don't feel well and you get depressed and all that stuff. But I know I have a responsibility to each and every one of you, and I take that, as I've told you before, I take that very seriously. And so feeling good or not, I'll be here every Thursday night to help you guys. And I've even filmed more of the Partner with Anthony sessions this week. not in my studio because I can't be in the heat, but I filmed them here in my office with the air on 50 or 60, freezing the house. But they're awesome stuff. We're talking about Udemy. We're talking about knowing your numbers, a little bit about funnel stacking. So if you're in the Partner with Anthony program, you're in for a real treat. Sessions 21 through 30 are going to be epic. So if you're in the program and you haven't started pushing your way through those modules, push your way on through. It's a grind, but all business is a grind. No business is easy, and it takes work, it takes effort, it takes dedication, and it really does take commitment. And if you commit, you can be massively successful. We've got people that have earned a lot of money in the first month of that program being open, and I couldn't be happier about it. We've got people that are working with our traffic consultants that are building like these massive traffic just machines that just traffic just pours in every day and they get conversions. It's amazing. And it just takes dedication and commitment. So be dedicated, be committed, and I'll see you guys next week here on the Success Connection. Of course, as always, listen, have a great weekend, a safe weekend, but have a productive weekend. Do something that other people aren't doing. Work a little bit. Focus on your dreams. Focus on what you want to achieve, and know that each and every day that you put in a little effort to get down that path, right? You're pushing your way towards your goals and towards what you really want to achieve, and that is important, right? So spend a little time this week working on your business and doing the things that you know are going to help you be productive. And I will see you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. All right, everybody, take care. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.